What's going on, guys? I am Drew with Comics Elite here with
Kyle, not Kevin.
This was arguably the worst week I've ever had reading comics since Sean and I started doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And you jumped in after that. I cannot recall a week where it had been this miserable.
This was pathetic.
Yeah.
Like, this was bad. And at first I'm like, maybe I'm being overly harsh. But then going back, I'm like, no, these books sucked.
Yes.
And there was very few that were good.
Yeah. Like, I don't even have a top 10.
I don't either. I don't even have half of a top 10.
So I've got 8, but we've got the skip and mess first to get through.
This will be a longer video.
So, granted, I have a lot of skip-its, but my mez I was a little bit more forgiving on. But
these are my two mez.
Okay. So this is, once again, this is for September 12th. September 13th and 14th, 2022. If you're new to the channel, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Every little bit helps. All right. So we're going to start with the mez this week. My first meh of the week is Savage Avengers number 5.
Tell you that I gave it a skip it.
We want to talk about this to save time.
Yeah.
Look, a lot of these are very interchangeable.
They
are.
Yeah.
But when we get to the skip-its, they're pretty bad. There's nothing savage about these Avengers at all.
No, and what's weird is that I wrote down this as a problem of too many characters,
Yes.
not knowing what to do with them, and too many overpowered characters. The Weapon H, he's not in this. He shows up and goes away because that one character could do everything and solve this problem and fight and be like, that's it.
And on top of that, you have a great artist in Carlos Magno.
Yes, art's great.
But I talked to Jeffrey Edwards about this when he critiqued Born of Blood 1. He said, you don't have no splash pages.
Yeah, there's not enough.
There are no splash pages in this for Carlos Magno. That is a fucking egregious sin.
Yeah.
And the dialogue in this,
it's
overcrowding
those
fight scenes is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This needed a full rewrite. I mean, this just needed a full redo. And the ending with Conan, just no. There's a scene with him on his throne, and what's behind him on the throne. I was like, fuck you. No. That is just wrong. Stupid and wrong. I could not believe that. There's nothing savage about this at all outside of our review for this.
Basically.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. There's too many freaking characters, and it's like, you're all too overpowered anyway. I don't believe that there's any threat that you guys can't face.
No. And the art scenes suck. There's nothing savage about it. Nothing. This sucks.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So that's a meh.
Yeah.
That's a meh from me.
My next meh, Batman Urban Legends 19.
Okay, that was a skip it.
Oh, where are my notes for this
shocked by this. Jesus, where's the book? There it is.
The last story really drags, but the one with the ventriloquist is pretty solid.
Yeah, that one was kind of creepy. I'm like, this was kind of cool.
Yes.
That was the only one I liked.
Yes. That was the only one.
Yeah.
Everything else just really sucked.
God, it's like the Signal is not a character. Stop it. Yep. Get rid of that character. Nice try. No, regardless of what you try to do. Oh, we're going to hunt down your mom and your parents, and we're going to... It's like, who cares about you? No one.
No one.
Just go away.
Yes.
You're terrible. Yeah.
You had the whole New 52 to make him awesome. And
yeah, you did.
Didn't take.
I forgot he was a thing.
Yeah.
Like, he was just turned into that.
Next thing you know, they're going to try to make Bluebird a thing again. And it's like, yeah, see how well that takes again.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, read it for the ventriloquist story. Everything else just really sucks.
Yeah, it did. All of them were terrible.
Meh.
Like the Two-Face one was so lame.
Yes.
Like, oh, he's got a coin. It's like, no shit.
And but
it's two sides of him. Yeah.
Does it just suck being you as a writer? It just like, these are the shittiest half-baked stories.
Yes.
They're only there because they knew someone or gave someone pleasure under a table. That's the only reason why they're there.
Basically. Yeah, I thought a lot of these were terrible.
Next one I got, Vampirella Mind Warp number 1.
Skip it for me.
I
hated it. I thought it was awful.
It's not terrible because I will say we open with Vampirella fighting a werewolf, which is cool.
And Nolans, right?
Yeah, Nolans.
Yeah.
But she's wearing some stupid jumpsuit thing.
It looked like Matrixy or something.
Yeah.
I was like,
it's terrible and it doesn't belong.
Mm-hmm.
But from there, it really hits the brakes with the necklace, getting po' boys, and talking, and more talking, and walking and talking, and then mind warp to 1969.
Yep.
Yeah.
When you have a character whose sole purpose is to just narrate what's going on, that's when you need a bad story.
Yeah, you have your Basil exposition.
That's all he did the whole time.
Yes.
So you're saying I have to walk up behind her, put this necklace on her, then I will control her. So I'm walking right now behind her. I'm slowly walking up behind her. It's like
it's terrible.
Stop. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But a cool cover.
Another man.
The next Matt, Immortal Rednja, number 6.
You're being very forgiving.
I am. Look, it's not terrible. Once again, it's just okay.
It's her sitting and talking.
They're getting armor from a grave, and they're trying to find Merlin, and they do, but there's more Merlins than they thought.
Merlins.
Yeah, or ending a stranger. It reminds me of a Simpsons episode. Actually, the ending does.
Which one?
Let me see if I can remember.
Because they're in a castle with multiple Merlins that show up. The transformer.
The house that tries to run away and sets on fire. Yes.
Oh yeah. I was like, and then Transformers show up.
Yeah. The Transformers show up. It's like, what?
This is a skyscraper. It's a building. What's about playing with a building?
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
It's so boring. This book sucks. The art's terrible. She sits and talks the whole time. Yeah, this book is awful.
Yes.
It's really bad. Man.
This is a tough match.
It was a skip it for me.
10,000 Black Feathers, number 1. Okay, the reason why I'm making it a mat. I mean, so it's a Bone Orchard tie-in.
Which I've never read.
Yes, I have never read Bone Orchard.
I haven't either. I
was lost reading this. It's a very well told story, but of loss and regret, as well as a big mystery at the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to recommend it, but I can't, because if you haven't read Bone Orchard like me, you're going to be fucking lost. Yeah. I have no clue who these characters are, what's going on, but it's a solid story, but that's why it's a meh. If you haven't read it, you'll be lost. If you have read it, you may like it. You may love it.
Yeah, it was a skip it for me. I didn't like the characters. It had nothing to do with their sexuality or anything, which they clearly are, but that had nothing to do with it. It was these I just didn't I wasn't vibing. They didn't feel real to me. Like Jeff Lemire, he's such a good writer where he can make any characters feel real. Make vampires feel real. And I will go along with it. These two, I'm just like, I'm not buying it, but that could be because maybe they show up earlier and I have no idea who the hell they are and I have no affinity to them. So yeah, this one kind of hurt a little bit. I was like, man, I was looking. It was one of the last ones I read, and I was like, oh man, if a Jeff Lemire book is getting a skip it for me that week, then
it's not looking too good.
It's not looking too good for anybody. So if it's for you, that's great. It just wasn't for me.
No,
so it's a shame.
Next man I've got is Sacrament number 2 of 5.
Hey, I threw that in my mez this week, even though
it's okay. I mean, it's not going the way narratively I was hoping. It's cool seeing exorcisms being done, but
that's it.
When you're given a cover image like this, like I think, oh my God, he's gonna exercise like an ego type planet. That's fucking awesome. No. That's imagination right there. That I would pay to see that.
It goes along with my sci-fi movie narrative because that's what this movie. That's what this book is.
It's just very low stakes. You have exorcisms in space, and it feels so incredibly low stakes.
Yeah, you have goofy sci-fi movie of the week premise.
Yeah,
it's like get goofy with it, and it's like, no, we're gonna have a priest with a crisis of faith. It's like, yeah, no shit. That's been around since The Exorcist.
Yeah,
and probably before that. I have no idea, but it's like that's what made it famous. And ever since, it's like, yeah, we know. Oh, he's troubled by shit. It's like, is that it?
Yeah, apparently.
And he's in space. Oh, cool. Demons stuff in space? Well, not really. He's going to be standing around talking.
And it's going to be flashbacks to
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's bad.
Yes.
But it's a meh for me because I was like, for this week, I'm like, at least I was able to laugh at
it. Yeah. Just how low stakes it is.
Yeah.
All right. Next meh I've got is Dead Spaces, Wildfire, number 3.
Let's skip it for me.
Yeah, I thought it was all right. We get the backstory on Ma and what happened to her kid. There's a fire, someone gets shot, and people are about to break into the house.
All these plot contrivances. It's like,
yeah,
really? Right now, of course, and I can never tell these characters apart.
Yeah, from one another. That's where we're getting to the problem with this. Part of this is that there's too many characters that have interchangeable dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Each one could easily replace the other.
Yeah, which makes me then think, couldn't you have just cut down the amount of people?
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Couldn't at least one or two of them have died at this point by now?
Yeah. It's like, yeah, all this is just, and of course this happens. Oh, then of course this happens.
It felt like a simple plan. It felt like watching the movie The Simple Plan from like 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Which isn't bad if you go back and rewatch it. Yeah.
But yeah, this book. Not what it should be. It
no,
could
it's
be really fun, but it's just not fun.
Nope.
Kind of lazy.
All right, next Mav I've got is Until My Knuckles Bleed, number 1.
Oh. Man, you've been really nice on some of these. Where's that garbage at? There it is. I did not like this art in this fucking book.
Well, look, the way I took this, like, it felt like I was reading something from Frank Miller, like a Sin City type. Yes, okay. So this book is very strange. On one hand, I really dig this because it's taking an early '90s Image Extreme team, putting them in battle, and we have the one lone survivor who's in prison or therapy.
Both
or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
But there's no real resolution to the story.
Nope.
And one of the last images is that we see our hero just walking away.
Yep.
What? How? When did this happen? There's something unique and cool here, but narratively, it comes across as a mess. I mean, there's no ending.
There isn't. And it's a one-shot, right?
I think so, yeah. It's like, wait, your story made no sense?
Yeah.
Well,
I had a problem with the art. Yes, it was trying to be Frank Miller, but it was too much at times, and it felt like you were trying to overdo Frank Miller, Sin City at times. I'm just like, all right, it's giving me a headache. Like I can't look at some of this. It's kind of bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was a mess.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. I got 2 mez left.
Okay.
I've got Masquerade, number 1.
From the late, great Kevin Smith. Oh.
Yes, the late, great Kevin Smith. Late, once great Kevin Smith.
R.I.P.D.
Yeah. It's all right, in my opinion. I mean, the protagonists, if there are any, are just as corrupt and evil as the antagonists.
Yeah.
I mean, and this hero is just as terrible as the bad guys, whoever she is. There's no line here with that difference.
Nope.
Plus, the dialogue is very, very hokey. And when you're praising current day late night hosts like Seth Meyers as quote unquote geniuses, you are very wrong and very, very dumb and smoking a hell of a lot of weed.
Yeah, that was my biggest problem. It's like you call Seth Meyers, Stephen Colbert, and John Oliver geniuses. It's like you're dumb. You're a dumbass.
You're
dumb. Like, you're an idiot. Everything. It's like no, and yeah, this protagonist isn't.
No,
I anti-hero. I don't even think it even qualifies as an anti-hero.
No,
she's just. I don't know. Whole thing.
It's just a dumb, violent comic with nothing to say. That's all it is.
Basically, it's like a female's getting revenge on people.
Yes, that's what I took it as, but we don't know why. But
nope.
But it's okay because she's female and she was scarred. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's like sure. Great. That's stunning and brave.
Nah.
Congratulations. It'll be on AMC.
Yeah.
So I better keep this. This will.
Hey, buyers like collect what you want, but if you thought that was terrific dialogue, then
it's gonna be optioned.
Whew. Wow. Okay.
Check out Key Collector app.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Okay, got one left. The 06 Protocol.
Oh God, I hate this book.
Like I said, I went a little bit easy. It's all right. A guy worked for a secret agency that was hunting down people injected with their super soldier fluid.
Mm-hmm.
Blah.
Was she ever injected with it?
I don't.
Because the way she was fighting and knew everything and could solve every problem and was like 10 steps ahead. made me seem like, huh.
So at this point, we're led to believe that she hasn't been, but I think toward the end, at the end of this series, at the end of like the 24th issue, we'll find out, oh, she was this entire time.
Yeah, because everything she was doing in this, I'm like, I'm not buying this for a minute.
No.
Because at first I'm like, oh, it's like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I'm like, oh, they're both deadly assassins.
Yeah.
But then the one Basil Exposition guy was like, no. He was on the run and happened to run into her and start a family and kind of hide, but doesn't. And so I'm like, oh, so she's just a regular housewife. What the fuck is she doing? Doing flips and shit and shooting guys in the head. It's like,
but he trained her, Kyle.
It's like so. It's like, give me a break. I don't buy it for a minute. So yeah, I found her. I was like, oh, another Mary Sue who will solve every problem, and yeah, no danger.
If you're not familiar with stories like that, you may like it. That's why it's a mess.
It is stunning and brave.
Yeah, it didn't piss me off. It's just
it pissed me off.
It's just stupid. A lot of these comics are just lazy and stupid. It just wow. All right, on to the worst of the worst. The Skibbits of the week. There are some that are just straight up stupid and terrible. We'll get to those, but I'm gonna start off easy. Flash, Fastest Man Alive, number 1 to 3.
Ah, The Flash.
The Flash, Fastest Man Alive.
Yeah, this was good. The official movie tie-in. Prequel.
Look, the art in this is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Like, legit middle schooler would draw better than this. Peach Momoko draws better than this.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty low.
Wow.
I know. I'm a son of a bitch for going that low.
Scotty Young?
It's close.
Okay.
This artist is fucking terrible.
It's bad.
And the story is effectively
stupid.
It's just Flash getting his ass kicked and Batman teaching him how to
punch.
How to punch.
To become One Punch Man.
Yep, become One Punch Man and knocks out Girder with one punch.
Yep.
The end.
That's it.
That's it.
Run really fast and then punch.
Nothing new, insightful at all. It's just
that's it.
That's
honestly it. And this is 1 of 3. Like, where
this is gonna be the longest 3-issue series I've ever read.
To tie into a movie that we'll see if it ever comes out.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah, this thing was bad.
Yes, it was. I agree.
Yeah. I wouldn't waste your time.
No, do not. For $6? No, for $6, absolutely not.
No.
We're saving. I'm saving a lot of the marbles for last.
Oh, that was a chore.
Okay, how about let's go with Wonder Woman. Boom, 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 boom. One of the longest titles in history. Dark Crisis, Worlds Without a Justice League, Wonder Woman.
Yay!
Also featuring Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, stick around for that one.
Yeah. Oh, where are my notes for this one?
I gotta find mine.
So we open with Etta Candy being sworn in as president.
And
by a 20-year-old stunning and diverse Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Ha! This is a nightmare.
For a second, I was like, I got to keep reading to see if this is a nightmare.
Yes.
But that's real.
Yes.
I'm like, they're saying that's real.
Yes, they are.
That's how you're starting your book off.
That's you're starting your book.
I was laughing hysterically and couldn't finish the rest of this book because I gave up.
And then we get several pages. It's Diana and Ed is saying, "Hey, you're the best."
No, you're the best.
No, you're the best.
You're the bestest.
Okay, I'm the bestest, but you're also the bestest.
Well, thank you.
That's what you get. And then it's Diana and everyone on Themyscira saying, "You're the best."
No, you're the best.
No, you're the best.
We're the best.
Yeah. Okay, we're the best.
Okay, good.
And then there's a fucking random nuclear missile on Themyscira.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't get that far.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't. Okay.
Dying laughing. After she was flying her to Themyscira, I'm like, first I think it would take a couple of them to fly her to Themyscira.
After the third section of everyone blowing each other, I'm just like, then you get to a fucking nuclear missile on Themyscira. It's like, what are we doing here? And then what Dr. Psycho says to her at the end, fuck this comic. You know what? I'm tearing this comic. I got to.
It's just too funny. The beginning is hilarious.
Fuck this comic.
Funny, though.
And fuck every person involved with this comic. This was terrible.
Howard DeLuca Belair. Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince Bel-Air. Okay. Yeah. Fuck that comic.
What about the Martian Manhunter story?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
Next one I got, Mindset number 3.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, I am officially done with this series now.
Yeah, I think
there's really nothing here to keep me coming back to it.
It really isn't.
I don't see what is exciting or enthralling or terrifying to really draw me back to this.
Yeah. You're talking about a Netflix pitch. That's what this is.
Very, like that Sacrament book, very low stakes.
Yes. And all of these characters are fucking pieces of shit. And it's like I've said, watch Social Network. Just watch the Social Network. You're going to get what this story is trying to convey, but does it horribly.
And I hate saying it because I love Vault Comics, but this one is just, it's very low stakes. I mean, you may love it. You may be enthralled with it. You may think it's the most mind-bending comic you've ever read in your life. But for us, professional readers,
I can't do it.
This is low stakes. There's nothing.
There's no characters here for me to even want to grasp onto and be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like, no, they're all assholes.
Yeah. It's like, kind of really all hope you get Lou Gehrig's disease and die.
Yes. Painfully.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Next one I got. This isn't even the worst of the week. You know, Superman. This is not even the worst.
It's not.
Superman Stone of Kal-El 15. It's just lazy and pathetic.
Hey, the revolution starts here.
It's just lazy and pathetic at this point.
It was a big, awesome fight.
Superboy and his boyfriend make out for the cameras afterwards and come out to the world. That's all this is about.
That's it.
Everything done prior to this is secondary to that.
Yep.
And does not matter. What matters is selfishly making out on camera for the whole world to see. That's all this series is focused on, and the sales reflect that.
Yeah.
Most people don't want it. I didn't say everyone. I did not say everyone. I said most. And Action Comics is now outselling DC's quote-unquote flagship title, Superman Son of Kal-El.
Wow.
Why? Because it's an actual comic book story that is predominant. Why is this one being outshined by Action Comics? Because it's predominantly a gay romance story now. That's all it is.
Yeah.
This comic is a one-trick pony. It's a coming out comic. The only people he can come out to now are like his dad, which will probably be in the next issue.
Oh, I hope he just punches him through a moon.
Crypto.
That's true.
The Bottle City of Candor. And actually, no, the whole trope of this, it may just be him going planet to planet in each issue, coming out and making out in front of everyone on the planet.
So he's got to team up with a Green Lantern.
He's got to team up with a Green Lantern, but he's got to bring his boyfriend with him. They're gonna fix the problem. Then at the very end, they're gonna make out at the very end, and it's just gonna be them coming out to the heroes of every planet. And then, that's gonna be the trope.
So he's got to tell the Guardians first. He's got to go to Ola.
Yep.
Tell the Guardians, "Hey, I'm gay, and I need one of your Green Lanterns to go."
Probably Jojo Mullen.
Yep.
Yeah.
To go with me.
Yep.
To then spread this message of hope and wonderfulness and inclusion.
And they'll solve the mystery, and then they'll make it out at the very end.
Got it.
Yeah. There will be some who say this is the greatest story in the history of mankind, and I will say you are 100% wrong.
Wow.
This is why Sean is only ordering 2 copies now, one for each of us to review. That's it. He has no demand, and Ernie has no demand for this at the other store. None.
Wow.
He has effectively stopped ordering this, period. This is a joke.
That hurts.
Yes.
We're all just a bunch of bigots.
Yes, we are.
Yeah,
apparently.
I said this was just a pointless and useless story. A big showdown with characters we don't know / care about.
Don't care.
And the big baddie we're supposed to see.
No, Superboy teams up.
Bendix. Yeah. We don't even see him.
No. Not just that, but Superboy teams up with terrorists to fight other bad guys. It's like, everyone in this is effectively evil.
Yeah, and the big bad guy you've been setting up just gets blown out of a lock by Lex Luthor. Sure. It's like, you don't even have Superman stand up to this guy. You don't have anybody. It's like, what was the point?
At the very end, make out for the cameras to come out. That's all this is about. So there you go.
Yep. Very forgettable.
Next one I got Wonder Woman. Boom, 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 boom.
The other Blunder Woman?
The other Blunder Woman, 791.
Well, it was something. Cheetah is on the prowl.
First bullshit. Yeah. This cover, it's a fucking lie.
What?
Yeah. She's fucking locked up. There is no prowl.
That's true.
There is no prowl at all. So Hippolyta explains to Diana and reinforms us, the reader, her whole intricate plan to die and go to Olympus.
Again.
And when you say it all out loud, it all sounds incredibly, implausibly stupid.
That's saying a lot.
Which is, something the writers clearly never did. They never read this all out loud.
Don't have time.
Apparently. And we get some unnatural and bad flowers are growing. Diana needs to investigate because Wonder Girl isn't appearing in this book. So Diana isn't even sneaking into this evil. She's not even sneaking into.
No, she's not.
She's not even sneaking into the facility. She's just walking around out in the open, taking and talking out loud on the phone, high-fiving people, going to lunches. Then we find Cheetah. The end.
I thought it was very stunning and brave.
This comic is fucking stupid. Lazy and stupid.
Yeah, I said nothing happens.
No.
This is an embarrassment.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I mean, it really is bad. How do you... It takes skill to write a book where nothing happens. It really does.
You know what? I'm tearing this too. I got to tear it. This one. Yeah.
Let me double check here and make sure nothing happens.
That is 2 Wonder Womans we're tearing this week.
She does throw an iPad in somebody's face. So that is something that does happen.
There's one physical act. Yes.
Yeah. I forgot about that. I stand corrected. One thing happens.
We're making good time.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Made pretty good time.
All right. Next up, I got Silver Coin 14.
Oh. You mean to tell me you didn't love this?
This issue. God damn it.
I did pre-warn you about this one.
This was the dregs. This really was.
This was bad.
So, I'm going to blow your mind with this story.
Okay.
We have a pandemic.
Okay.
Set in LA in 2020.
Okay.
Brought to us by the writer Pornsack.
Oh.
His name is Pornsack. The writer of this book is Pornsack.
Okay.
Pornsack.
Got it. I like it.
So these 2 characters, written by Pornsack, are the most insufferable first world assholes I've ever read in my life.
Yeah.
Fuck this comic. It is some asshole in LA, Pornsack, living out whatever 2020, horrible life he must have had in this damn comic.
Didn't you see? Like, you couldn't get stuff on shelves. You couldn't get toilet paper.
We were fine.
I was fine.
So yeah, if you enjoyed 2020, the pandemic and all that bullshit, and you're a Corona bro singing with Stephen Colbert, you'll love this.
Yeah. I thought the best part of this book was the end when they both die.
Yes.
I was like, bravo for killing both of them. Oh.
Fuck this comic. Fuck you, Pornsack.
Oh.
Yeah. God damn it.
But it's the pandemic. It was real, bro. It happened.
Yeah, that's a stunning and brave imagination right there.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. But what if they were insufferable, though?
God damn it.
The bad year. Because it was so horrible.
I've been watching that show on Freevee about the guy who's released from jail early because of the pandemic. Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. It's terrible because it's going to be incredibly dated because everything you tell is clearly filmed during the pandemic. And
that stuff is already dated.
Yes, it is. It's like, oh, this is not going to age well at all.
No, it's not.
Damn.
You can tell.
Popstar Assassin, #1. My next one.
Oh, I think I tried. I tried to read this fucking book.
Kyle, what the hell was this?
I was going to ask you the same question because there are things and stuff just kind of happens, and I'm not introduced to anybody or anything ever.
Was there a narrative?
I don't know.
This felt like seeing into the mentally ill mind of the writer. Was there even an editor?
I hope not, because I don't want to know what this was before there was an editor. If an editor said this is great or this was okay, they need to be fired.
Yeah.
Explain this book.
Yeah, I can't explain it.
I don't know. It starts off with a character being picked up by a guy, and then you hard jump to other characters sitting in a car, and then they go into a hotel filled with a bunch of other characters that we don't know, and that's where I got lost because I was like, I don't know who's bad. I don't know what they're doing. Like, was the chick that got picked up bad? I don't know. I don't even think I got any names.
No, this comic is terrible.
It really is bad. Yeah, this
clearly they are just publishing anything at this point.
It sounds like it. Wow, what a mess. Oh, this is part 2, number 1. Does that make sense? Maybe that's why we were lost.
Part 2, 1.
Part 2?
But it's number 1
of part 2.
I don't.
This would make total sense.
No, it says number 1, right? No, it can't be right.
We're checking here. It is a first print. It doesn't even say what this is.
This is number 1, part 2. It's like what the heck?
Part 2, number 1. It's like, is this part?
I don't.
It doesn't say it down here. It doesn't say volume 2, number 1.
All right, next up, we got the worst of the worst with Marvel. Marvel really, for me.
Oh, Marvel shut the bed.
Yes, they did.
I don't think I recommended a single Marvel book.
Really? Not a single one? I recommended. I got, I think, 2. I recommend Marvel.
No, maybe there's one in here I could probably eke over.
All right, first one I got is Iron Man 23. First one.
Really? Iron Man. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Awesome cover.
Awesome cover. So we have all the setup, all the parallels with playing roulette.
Yep.
All this setup for the big deal that's going on, big exchange. It's all bullshit. Fool you, because Spider-Master already sold the rings to the Cobalt Man.
Yeah.
Give me a fucking break. Really? All that setup for got you good, you fuckers. No, no.
And we got like one panel of Iron Man?
No, I don't think we got a panel. Actually, yeah, we did. We got one
panel.
Yes.
In the parking
garage. Yeah,
that's it.
Being very un-Iron Man-y.
Yeah, he didn't do much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, and that's all you'll see of Iron Man.
Yep.
Yay.
Title character not appearing in this comic.
Yeah, it's like it's loosely based on Iron Man.
Yes, this comic sucked. This series sucks.
This was so lazy.
Yeah.
This was so bad.
But not the worst I read this week.
Shockingly, no.
Yeah, it's just everything. All the setup is just like thrown out the window for that bullshit moment. It's like, are you fucking kidding me right now? No.
That's good writing.
Clearly, yeah. Because if we can't write well,
bait and switch.
Yep. And he's writing us. He's giving us Namer. You know, he's giving us the Dark Knight Returns Namer.
Yeah.
He's so cool, bro. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck his cheerleaders. Venom number 10. Next one.
Venom. I got
that. This is the most convoluted time traveling bullshit I've read in a long time. This will legit give you a headache if you try to understand this. This was not a fun read, and please do not try to understand this. It will just give you a headache.
Yeah, I gave up after Bedlam showed up and was like, it's you from the. It's like, I don't care. This is all bullshit. And seeing Venom cucked completely and then being flown around by Bedlam to explain everything, I was like, okay.
It just turns into Basil exposition the whole goddamn
comic. All he does is just explain to him how much of a pussy he is and how pathetic he is. And we got hint of another symbiote.
And maybe another Eddie. It's like,
oh my God, thank God, because you don't have enough.
The fun days of reading Venom are gone.
Yeah.
Effectively with this issue.
Yeah, they went full bore stupid. And it was like, the one thing you don't do with Venom is introduce time travel.
No.
I just don't. Ugh.
Next one. That's got a special place in hell.
It's a solid recommend for me.
Edge of Spider-Verse number 3.
Yay! You mean Edge of Pandering?
Yeah, where are my notes for this? Yeah. Page 1. I already hate this Indian Spider-Man.
Yes.
His fourth wall breaking narration, attempting to be funny. It's annoying, like a cut on the top of your tongue. It just fucking die.
Well, first off, I thought he was Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. No, he's not. He's Indian.
And then eventually, so I think it's the third spider person. One of the derivative spider characters actually says, quote, blah, 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 radioactive spider bite, ... spider bite, blah, 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 spider powers, end quote. That was their dialogue.
Was that the manga one?
Yes. If you have to say that, why the fuck should I care about your derivative character and what makes them special besides what costume, skin color, or disability they have?
That's it.
Nothing.
They're pandering to that audience.
There's nothing cool or to care about this character. These characters, they're just bland derivatives. That's all they are.
Yeah, it was weird. The one panel of the manga style pandering SpiderMan, she's swinging. She looked pregnant.
She did, yeah.
At one point, I mean, I turned up. I was like, oh.
Well, I thought she was just pleasantly plump.
I was like, oh, she's with child. I'm like, this is interesting. I'm like, then I was like, oh,
she had a little too much ramen, I think.
Didn't she look pregnant there?
She did. She looks a little fat. Yeah, she looks like she had too much ramen.
Yeah, she was. I was like,
that's a lot of ramen she just had, or she's
Yeah, because look, it's all down here in the uterus.
Yes, yeah.
I was like, and she's got some white hips.
It's like punched over. Yeah.
I mean, she's got some birthing hips. I'm like, oh, she's preggers. I'm like, this will do something at least. No, it's just terrible artistic talent, quote unquote talent.
It's definitely autistic talent. Yeah,
it is autistic.
Nothing. Yeah, if you love derivative characters, there you go.
You enjoy pandering.
Yes, you go. Yep, there you go. Love pandering. Ahead. Yeah.
Congratulations, Marvel.
Yeah, nothing special there.
Nope.
X-Men Red, number 6.
You didn't enjoy this one?
Whew. We're not cooking on time. We're only 36 minutes.
I'm shocked because my stack was.
So first, I raised the bullshit flag immediately. That astronaut on Mars, he would have been murdered as soon as he landed on that planet, regardless if
he's human, right?
Yes, exactly. He's
not allowed.
No, he's not allowed. He'd been dead, murdered.
Yeah, correct.
And then Magneto, it's Magneto. So it's like, it's okay. I don't have my heart, but it's okay.
But I can still live.
So I'll live.
Don't worry about me.
What the fuck is going on?
This isn't Magneto.
Magneto should be as dead as a fucking doornail. I could not believe this crap.
Yeah, and the whole time they're like, no, we'll heal you. And he's like, no, don't worry
about me. Don't worry about me. Yeah.
I have a glowing light.
I'm all right. I don't need my heart. What the fuck are we doing here?
Huh?
There are no consequences at all. No stakes.
Yeah, so mutants are soulless and...
Yeah, don't need hearts. Yeah.
So they're zombies?
Apparently.
I guess.
Well, they're all clones. So they're all plant people. Yeah.
Zombies.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Exactly.
Especially what happens at the end of one of the other books.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing was stupid. Magneto just standing around like, I don't need my heart.
Yep.
Fuck you.
So, my next 3 are Marvel books. If you got anything else, go ahead and use them.
I do. Okay. Okay, I have Death Dealer.
Okay, clearly I was more forgiving on it than you.
What the fuck was this?
We're setting up another possible hero who could help out.
But it's not Death Dealer. It's a sea witch who's a bitch who collects trinkets from this kid who really needs help, and please help me. And she's like, I don't think so. And then she walks around, which I was like, maybe she lives underwater and can't go out on land, which would make sense. No, she can do that too. And then she follows another witch who I didn't know was a witch at the time. And
it's the witch from the previous few issues.
Oh, that was her?
Yeah, the sorceress, yeah. It's a problem because the art
is bad.
Yeah.
And it didn't make any sense. And I'm like, where's Death Dealer at?
Yeah.
And the whole time I'm like, okay, maybe it'll get better. Maybe he'll show up. He doesn't show up in this. Spoiler alert.
Not at all.
And then I'm like, and then it's just these 2 bickering women the whole time. And I'm like, uh-oh. This isn't going well for me. Yeah. So I had to skip it because this isn't real.
It doesn't happen.
Doesn't happen. Nothing close to that. It remotely happens. It's just talking.
Or as well illustrated as that happens.
Not even close. And it's just contemplating human life and if they're worth saving. I guess. I don't know. It was bad. Sergeant Werewolf.
Okay, I was a little more forgiving on that.
How could you... This book is bad.
It's not that bad. Compared to what we read, it's not... Compared to everything else, it is not that bad.
This reminded me of that movie Overlord.
No, it's not as bad as Overlord is bad.
Oh, this is just
Overlord
as bad.
is bad. No,
just
no,
as
this
bad.
is not as bad as Overlord. No,
with a character like this, with a campy, I'm like, I'm all in, and it's not that. And when you have some random fucking person with Mjolnir showing up and turning into Thor, I'm like, okay, I can't do this. It's not what I signed up for. This isn't what I wanted. So it reminded me of that movie, though. Terrible. I couldn't do it. And the art is atrocious. That's Marvel. That's Marvel. That's Marvel. That's Marvel. That's Marvel. Okay, I got all my Marvel.
All right, so I'm not gonna tell you the order. I got one that's a film franchise, one that's a shitty title ripoff from the '90s, and another one is the Judgment Spray. So
you got these three, I'm assuming. You got Midnight Suns.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna say this because you got.
Oh, I got two more.
Yeah.
I have Daredevil.
Wow, Kyle.
I didn't like this.
Okay.
Sitting
Polar
around,
opposite.
Talking. It opens up with him talking, and then he goes around and talks and tries to recruit people for the Hand, and then finds out it's the Punisher that's leading the Hand. Okay, we already knew that. He didn't, but so what? And everyone's telling him pretty much to kick rocks. And Luke Cage is like, no, hey, I'm a really awesome mayor, and I'm like the best mayor ever because I'm the best mayor, even though I have no skills whatsoever in being mayor.
Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, but somehow I'm the bestest ever, even though I've done it for like a day. It's like, oh, whatever. It just felt very low stakes to me. I don't know why they're trying to set up this high stakes stuff when it felt really low stakes.
Okay, I opposite approach to that.
And then I have Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay, clearly it felt the opposite of that as well.
You like that?
Yeah, I did.
What did you like about this?
Art.
And?
There's actual good fights in here. There are actually good fights in here. Yeah. Actually legit there's sacrifices made in this.
I'm bringing up the Hellfire Gala bullshit.
Yeah, I will agree. It's like, no, let's not go back to the Hellfire Gala. But I see why they did because
it's setting up more stuff with MJ and Moira and all that, connecting to the person like I'm controlling you, but not, and then I save you, and then Mary Jane just being a bitch to him at the very end and saying, it's not all about you, even though you're the titular character of this story, and it is all about you, but it's not all about you. You fucking asshole dickhead prick, even though you saved my life I don't know how many times at this point, and you're kind of a, you just say you're amazing, but fuck you, you asshole piece of shit, fucker. It's like, oh,
okay.
Thanks,
okay.
MJ.
Yeah,
I'll go away now forever.
Let Paul save you now.
Yeah, because you love him so much.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll talk about Midnight Suns.
Yeah.
We'll talk about something else.
Let's talk about Midnight Suns. Oh my. Whew. So this is written by Ethan Sachs. And so a lot of this takes place in the Strange Academy.
It does.
Which Scotty Young, Humberto Ramos have set up so eloquently, very well. One of the best. Ethan Sachs took everything that Scotty Young set up and shat all over it.
He did. Pretty quickly.
Ethan writes all of these kids and teachers as just insufferable assholes from the Teen Titans Academy. He doesn't get kids, doesn't get kid dialogue at all.
Or Agatha Harkness or anybody else, really.
No. The dialogue is goddamn stupid, and the plot is effectively a cheap-ass ripoff of Civil War II. You got a character that can see the future, and they're problematic. We got two sides now. Yeah. You can't have the kid. No.
Yeah, I'm like, so the female character that's the key to everything can see the future is now hunted down by everybody. Yep,
she's the plot MacGuffin. Yep. It is Civil War II. They ripped off Iron Michael Bendis. Congrats, Ethan Sachs. You're a lazy hack.
But you got Blade.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fucking hack job with shitty characters and dialogue. I'm
like, this team you put together.
It's terrible.
I'm like, you got a Native American Ghost Driver writer.
Yeah. The Spirit Driver.
It's like, God damn it. Like,
Spirit Rider.
Spirit Rider. It's like, can we please stop? Like, it's not a thing. As much as you try to make it a thing, it's not a thing.
Derivative characters. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, so like this sorry sack of team, and I'm including Wolverine in that too. I'm just like, what? Your team sucks.
Yes, absolutely.
So, yeah. This was terrible.
Yes, it was. Next one, I got Predator, number 2.
Predator.
Predator. Blah.
To catch a predator.
Predator.
To not catch a predator. Because guess what? Spoiler, there's no fucking predator.
And there's no Chris Hansen. What the hell?
No, I was duped on both.
Yes. Hey, have a seat. Yeah, what are you doing here?
I would love a comic where the predator's walking in somewhere and it's Chris Hansen. Where you going for a minute? Yeah, have a seat.
Yeah. I like to blank you in the blank with my blank.
Did you say that? Why would you say that?
No, my roommate took my laptop. Yeah, it wasn't me. So she's on an ice planet, single-handedly beats several aliens.
Of course.
But there's a predator behind her at the end. Like she's really going to die or get hurt. Give me a break. The writer is another predictable hack. This is terrible.
You have a Predator book with no Predator.
Yeah.
I
doesn't show him to like the very last panel. It's like,
and it's
he's
shadow.
He's right behind me.
Wait a second. That's my
weapon. Dun, dun.
To be continued.
Yeah.
Who cares? I can't. I don't understand.
No stakes.
No stakes. And this character is a Mary Sue.
Mary Sue, yeah.
Who knows everything, is the best fighter, can piece together everything, can fix a spaceship.
Yeah, she's the Riri Williams, Moon Girl,
Ray Skywalker.
Yep. She bypassed character development.
Yeah, she did. She basically did. I set all this up in one issue. In the second issue, well, we got nowhere to go because she's already the best.
Yep.
Damn it. Let's not put a predator in there or anything.
Yeah.
Or at least show it from the predator's perspective. That would have been something.
Yes, it would be. Yeah. God forbid she actually struggle.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Last one I got.
This was the last one I read too.
This one was a doozy.
Yes, it was. Not that much of it.
Axe Judgment Spray, number 4.
And it's got the another awesome thing because it is a Mark Brooks cover.
Yes. So we open.
First
page. Captain America has his Frank Drebin moment.
Yes,
on the first page. Please remain calm. Nothing to see here at all. And you see everything blowing up, fire, hellfire and brimstone behind them all around the world.
Thousands of protesters.
Remain calm. Everything is fine here, people.
Yep.
Nothing to see here.
And then he then proceeds to get the shit kicked out of him by a bunch of. It's like, are you choosing to get beat up? Like, are you choosing to have guys put you in chokeholds? Like, you're Captain America.
Yes. And so the heroes from the there on is effectively the ending of Ghostbusters 2, but with no pink spunk guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to beat the Celestials with love.
I guess.
They're going to win with love and peace and grooviness. This sounds a lot like Ghostbusters 2 right here.
Anyway, the Statue of Liberty comes
alive. Yeah. And the tests that are used to deem people worthy of judgment is just goddamn stupid.
It's impossible.
If these are the metrics at this point, Cap got a raw deal. This is complete bullshit.
A chick failed to leave a tip.
Yes.
Bad. Like, what?
And a child is exempt from judgment because they didn't do their homework?
Yeah.
And threw a temper tantrum?
Yep.
I thought everyone was judged.
I thought they were too. They're too young.
Yeah, and then we get extreme voting at the end.
Oh, yeah.
It's extreme.
God.
Then Uranus is released, and then sit back. Yep. And then it appears everyone is laid to waste and turned to ash, but I'm sure by the next issue, everyone will be back.
Oh, of course they will.
Yeah. This was goddamn terrible and stupid. I can't believe this at this point. This is your fucking event.
I appreciated Jesus showing up to Daredevil to tell him, no, you're bad.
Yes, they said Jesus. Yeah, he showed up in the form of Jesus.
Yeah, he's wearing a crown of thorns. I'm like, there's only one person that's ever done that.
It sounds a lot like Jesus.
Yeah. Anyway, I got crucified.
Yeah.
And I came back from the dead 3 days later. It's like, so Jesus says no to Daredevil.
Yep.
And Miles Morales gets a pass because he's Miles Morales.
Yeah.
And he's the best. So, hey.
Yeah.
Good job, Miles. Captain America, piece of shit.
Yeah.
Miles, You're perfect.
And a little brat that didn't do his homework, you're exempt. All right, don't worry about it.
We'll let you slide. But don't do it again.
Yeah. I can't fucking believe this. I really can't.
This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. And Charles Xavier gets a thumbs down, but he's too busy fighting off things to notice he gets a thumbs down because he's a bad dad.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well, that's just it. In Marvel, there are no good dads. You have to realize that.
That's true.
Yeah.
And he isn't one of them.
No.
Yeah, I was appalled by this.
You were appalled.
Mm-hmm.
I was appalled too. Are we going to tear this one?
Oh, I have to.
Yeah, we got to tear this. We got to.
Yeah. I feel like the ending, though, with seeing all of them getting eviscerated,
but
doesn't mean shit.
It doesn't mean shit because we know it's not going to fucking happen.
Yeah.
If you pull your punch at Magneto, these people are not fucking dying.
Yep. Oh.
You have Magneto fucking walking around with an open, gaping wound in his chest with no fucking heart.
Yeah. He's like the cowardly lion.
Fuck this comic. God damn it.
Oh, that was a Mark Brooks cover. Oh, man.
Under an hour. There we go.
I'm impressed by that.
There you go, guys. What do you think? We 100% correct? 0% incorrect? 1% incorrect? Let us know in the comments, guys. Really do. And please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. It's down there somewhere, usually. And we'll see you guys again very shortly here with the top 10, which will be coming up very soon.